cannot leave this game alone. I know I done said some real bad stuff about this game. I done said some real good stuff about this game. But one thing is for sure, I can't leave it alone. I love it. I hate it. I really, really love certain aspects of it. And recently, I'm like, you know what? I'm locked in. So me and Paralives are in a very toxic relationship. But you know what? I'm having fun. And look at this, 2 little turds. I was trying to find something that looked like a turd, and I found it. I wasn't actually looking for it, but it found me. So we got 2 little turds right there. But on the inside of the house, I've done a lot. So let's go in here and let's see what I've done. So I've basically perfected everything in this part of the house. So everything in here is looking fantastic. We got enough clutter. We got the nice little pieces everywhere. It's not that different from the last time we left off, but I just been adding stuff and trying to make it look as good as possible. I need to put these speakers somewhere though. That is something I need to do. Why is that so loud? I don't know where I'm gonna put them though. That is so loud. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but maybe I just throw them down here on the floor. It's kind of the stupidest thing you could do is put your speakers on the floor, but I didn't really realize last night that I didn't have nowhere to put them. So they just gonna be on the floor for right now. You know what I'm saying? Put it down there with the Xbox. Matter of fact, the Xbox don't even work. Yeah, put it down there with the Xbox. We got a triangle on this, which we don't need. And we got a little Nintendo Switch, which we could make that black. We could delete the triangle or leave the triangle. So yeah, so this is what we got so far. So what I did some tweaks off camera. So first of all, I put windows in that are thicker borders. Cause them little thin ass windows, they just too thin. I put them in my office, but they just too thin for the outside. So I put the thicker border windows in on the outside. You see them here. Made all of them line up. Also, I think I added some pictures. All these dice. These dice were really cool. I added those. Changed the color of those. Added those. I fixed the bathroom up. So the bathroom is kind of nice. It's not really... I didn't take a whole lot of time with it. I just kind of threw it together quick. So it don't really, it's not really like super impressive, but it's done enough where we could play the game. And then the garage, you know, this is kind of like where we left it off. I did mess with the windows crazy. Oh, I did something crazy too. Hold up. So on the back side of this, it's so hooked up. So yeah, I fixed the garage a little bit. I took out all the TVs, only put 2 TVs in, got the windows, all that stuff, just trying to make it neat. But look what I did to the outdoor area, y'all. Look at this. We made an outdoor patio, just cookout, beautiful little area, man. Look at all this dark brown and black. We got a bunch of TVs. We got 3 TVs right here. Of course, they each got their own little compartments to keep everything waterproof. And we got tables. We got the lounge chairs over here. You can sit out here and lounge, eat, have a cookout, just kick it. You got a little living room type area over here listening to music, but you outside, but you still covered up. So I like that. It lets you bring the outside in, but also stay kind of under a little bit of cover just in case it rains or whatever. So I spent a lot of time doing that. I spent a lot of time just making everything look good in here. And I think it looks pretty good. You could always add more though. That's the thing that I'm realizing. That's what's making me love this game so much, is the fact that you could be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to add a bar of soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put a bar of soap right there. Like, there's just so many things. Matter of fact, those are earplugs. These might be hearing aids, actually. Or like you want to put a little inhaler. Like, it's always something you can do to add something to the game. And I like that. I like that a lot. So this episode, I pretty much finished the bottom level, and the only thing that's left is the garage. And I'm kind of contemplating, do I even want to do the garage, because I kind of like that unfinished look over here. It's kind of like we're still working on it. I kind of like that. And I like that everything isn't perfect in the garage. So I might leave the garage like it is, and it's kind of white and gray, which is the only thing that's white and gray. I fixed my cat picture too, so it shows on the bottom floor, which was an easy fix. And I'm just realizing, the game, honestly, what's going to really turn me off and probably make this more of a toxic conversation is when we get into the gameplay. Because building has been amazing. It's been amazing. And what's so crazy about it is it feels like The Sims 4. Like, sometimes I forget that I'm playing a new game when I'm playing this. It's just like The Sims 4 with way better building capabilities. So hopefully the gameplay could equal that, but I already know it's not, and that's when all the negative is gonna come back out. But it is what it is. So where the bedroom used to be is now where my office is gonna be. So I made this glass so it's safe for like the kids and shit. Because before I had that little line kind of railing, which like a kid could crawl under that and die. So I'm gonna do the full glass. I think that's gonna give you your office building kind of feel, and you can still sit up here and look down, but you also have that privacy of like not hearing everything downstairs. Got the door, got its own private bathroom, which I haven't finished. So this is where everything is like unfinished at. I got my layout that I'm gonna do, but it's all unfinished. So hopefully this episode we're gonna finish all of this. And you see here, this is how we gonna do it. So this is gonna be a bathroom for the office. This is gonna be the main floor bathroom, which really is only for the gym. But this is gonna be for the main floor, which is kind of unnecessary. I'm teetering on how necessary this bathroom is. But because I could delete this door and make this all open, but I kind of wanted the office to be separate and more private. So we'll see. And then I need somewhere to put the washer and dryer at too. So far these two will be bathrooms. This will be the home gym. This is going to be a bedroom, and this is going to be a closet. This is going to be a bathroom. So this will be a whole suite. This will be a bedroom, bathroom, closet. And then this is the main master suite that's going to have the beds for all of us. Big bathroom, big closet. Because I mean, we got 6 girls living here, yo. You got to have a big ass closet. Honestly, the closet probably need to be bigger than this. We can do that, you know what I'm saying? We can do that. And low key, if I really want to take this bathroom out, I could make the closet bigger by eating into this part and then putting this part over here. If we want to make the closet bigger, because I could easily delete this wall and now this will be the closet, which is still kind of small for 6 women. 6 girls and 7 people, yo. For 7 people, this is kind of a small closet, even now. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out once we start getting decorating. But I have been really, really loving the decorating in here. Just like this table, for instance, you could just widen it and it just keeps giving you more chair seats. Like, that type of shit is just so good. You can't beat that. You really can't. So all the negative I've said, I kind of like, because I was still editing my videos that I put out where I was kind of talking bad about it. I was actually going to cut that out because I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm being too harsh on the game, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm loving this game right now. So honestly, you just get a little glimpse of my personality. I can go from hating somebody to loving somebody to hating you to being in the middle where I love you but I also hate you. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's just who I am, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta embrace it, y'all gotta respect it, and you know, it's just who I am, you know what I'm saying? So let's put some headphones over here, like you just got out from making a run or something. Got your headphones sitting over there. What else we need? Maybe some ear pods. I think those are hearing aids, but we're gonna pretend they're like AirPods. And she got some headphones over here. We'll make those tan. Yeah, she getting ready for movie night. Got the headphones, the popcorn, the Stanley. You good to go. Alright, so I ain't gonna spend too much time down here because we already spent enough time. I was just trying to change up a little bit. I think down here is pretty complete. I didn't put nothing in the pantry really yet that y'all didn't see, but that's definitely gonna be something we do off camera. Alright, so let's try to get this bedroom together. The office isn't perfect color wise, cause see what I was thinking, this is where everybody gonna work at, but it's 7 people in this household and this is only 5 chairs. So it's like, do I do double? Do I double this? Maybe I double it. That's gonna be 6 though. What's 4, 5, 6? Damn. I guess I could do this, couldn't I? I forgot with this game you could just widen this up. So that's 5, 6, 7. Well, this'll work then. Yeah, just double it up. See, that's what make this so fun building in this game. It really does, cause it's just like you could just make stuff work. Like look at that. We just extended that, no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Just that simple. Then you got your 2 executives in the back watching all the workers in the front. You know, it's a damn shame they do this in the office building, you know, corporate America world. They really do give the lower class workers shittier chairs, and then the executives and bosses have these better chairs. Like, why not just get everybody good chairs, yo? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the same shit. So, nah, I might give everybody good chairs. Like, what is the reasoning behind that? Like, why? I guess it give you something to work towards. But why not give everybody a nice chair? Because you want your workers to be just as comfortable. I guess it don't look as good though, do it? The task chairs do look better.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
Nah, I think they do that shit on purpose. Maybe just to give you something to work towards. I don't know, but they definitely seem to do it on purpose. See, I was thinking about doing a refrigerator up here too. Cause see, I got this little work cut over here. This little work section. This is where you got your microwave, your coffee, you know, like a real little office type vibe. We got 2 treadmills just in case you need to get up and walk for a minute. I could change the tile of this too and make it tile. I don't know. The only reason I did this is so I could create some more visual interest on the outside of the house. That's why I did it that way instead of the other way. Because in honesty, I could have just made this a full kitchen. But I didn't really want to do that. I could make an island too. Now I'm thinking about it, couldn't I? I could make a little island right here. That might be too much though. Hey, that's too much. That's too much. So yeah, that's gonna be the little bit of office. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because that's already pretty much done. We need to get into these bathrooms and figuring out how we gonna do that. The bathroom down here I thought was it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I do like this 3 though on these counters. I prefer that over these sinks. Now, to be honest with you, all of these bathrooms are low-key overkill. Because you don't need a bathtub and a shower in every single bathroom. You just don't. Maybe I won't do a bathtub in this one though. I will just do something like that because I did like that window right there. Nice little window in the bathroom. You got your toilet right there. Maybe you got your shower. And then we'll do the mirror, the sinks. What else got to go in the bathroom? See, that's why I'm kind of torn. Like, do I really want to have... Because each one of these bedrooms is going to have their own bathroom. Do I really need another bathroom right next to this bathroom? I feel like the answer to that question is no. But I do kind of like the fact that you can have people working in here. I wouldn't mind having like an area of my house dedicated for just like workers. Whether it's the clothing, whether it's the making the content, editing, whatever. Just a part of my house dedicated for, because I would like to have a heat press area so I can have people working in here making shirts, heat press and a silk or screen print area of my house. An area where you do the shorts, you make content, an area where you do YouTube videos, an area where you do photography. Like, bro, I'm telling you. Hey, listen, because I feel like your house, making a big house and making it perfect is one of the smartest and best things you can do. Like, I'm not worried about no cars. I ain't worried about no clothes. I'm worried about building the ultimate house. And personally, you know, it's not easy. You got to start somewhere. So that's what I do. I be making my house right now the best it can be. So yeah, so I kind of like having that separate because that means the people that work in this office could easily use the bathroom. But I could put the bathroom door right here and maybe scoot this wall in one. And then all of a sudden now, if you need to go to the bathroom, you just go out here and use the main bathroom. But I don't know. I kind of like it the way it's set up too, so maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I just leave it because I do kind of like it. It just feels dumb to have 2 bathrooms right next to each other. Even if this one's not that big, it still feels kind of dumb. But you know what? We got space, we got money, why not? This hallway is kind of rough too, because like, look at this hallway. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I mean, I know I'm going to have to add pictures, but it's just like, this hallway is giving me them damn... What's that scary movie where them people be in the hallway on them bicycles? Talking about some red rum. Isn't that The Shining? It's giving me them Shining vibes, and I ain't trying to do that. Only thing I want shined up is my knob. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, I don't want no shining action in my hallway. Don't need no shining action. Does that help? You know what I really need? A skylight. Now, I know they don't have skylights in this game. That's just asking for too much. I mean, The Sims got it. but I think I might be asking too much for a skylight. Maybe if I added some lights to the hallway too, maybe some side lights, that'll help a little bit. The side light game is kind of weak. It's alright, but it's kind of weak. At least I got a straight line I'm working with. I don't know how I got so lucky to get that, but it really is helpful when they give you a line. Because then you know everything is just sitting in a certain spot. Now how does that look? Did that take away some of that shine in action? Yeah, I feel like it did. It definitely did. You know what else might be kind of cool? Since we can do anything in this game. Maybe a little thin window. Just something thin, just to let a little light through. Nothing crazy, just to let a little light through. Maybe I could throw a little window above each door. Would that be stupid, or is that kind of cool? Is that clean? I don't know about that. I don't know. I had to see some characters in here because right now that looks a little strange. And I don't know if I should make this wall brick or not. The reason I did that is so it kind of continued this chunk of brick right here. Since I had like this brick, I just kind of continued it. I don't have to do that, but if I didn't do that, would this look better if I didn't do that? Does this look better or does that look better? This look better? Or that look better? I feel like that looks better, don't it? Well, I might just have to cut that brick right there then. That's alright. I mean, I don't need it to be there. I still feel like I need something though. Maybe I need some tables or something. Maybe some little thin. See, these are too tall. This is gonna mess up the illusion. I'm gonna have to move the picture up. I could just drag it up though, couldn't I? And then just drag this over and then scoot it in. See, that's kind of making it feel a little less, right? It's doing a little something. This one's gonna be super long. I just didn't want no shine in action. That's still enough room where you could walk down the hallway and not be tripping over the tables too. And then maybe some plants. Yeah, see, I could easily kind of touch that up where it's not too bad. Got some flowers. What's y'all favorite type of flower? Now you'd be surprised, I actually have a favorite type of flower. Y'all know that? And I ain't even really into flowers, but you know what? I got a favorite type of flower. Now I used to love the smell of peonies, cause me and my grandma used to pick peonies at her house, and she'd bring them in, and it would bring so many damn ants. But I used to love the smell of peonies though. But my favorite flower though is definitely a lily. I love some lily action. I like the name Lily. I like the flower Lily. I like when a girl put the lily in her hair. Clean. So super clean. So lilies off of looks, but then peonies off of smell. Them peonies be going crazy. You know, it's funny. Me and my friend that I grew up with, we used to call X-rated videos peonies. That's how we could talk about it, like around the parents and shit. Like, bro, did you got some peonies? Like, you got some peonies, bro? I need some new peonies, man. Like, man, I got some cool peonies, bro. We used to say that shit all the time. What's the thing? Jackpot? Yeah, I need more money. I need a lot more money. Gotta call my sugar mama. Sugar mama gotta wire me some cash. We ain't even got no sugar mama no more. That was supposed to be the plot, but this might be overkill with all these little tables. But I just wanted the hallway to feel alive. You know what I'm saying? It was feeling kind of weird. I don't want to do too much with the photos, but I was thinking something. What about some mirrors? I don't want to do too much with mirrors in the hallway, but do I do some mirrors in the hallway? I know everybody like these type of mirrors. I do like the vibe that they give off, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm really not. I prefer these. And I know these are probably more tacky, but I do prefer these over the other ones. You know, I could do something like this and make it where it's like part of the wall. So like you walking down the hallway, you can see yourself Now, is this stupid? Possibly. I was gonna put one here, but I think it's not good when you put mirrors across from each other. You'll be bringing in spirits and shit doing stuff with that. I don't know. Is that even a cool design anyway? Always starting to look like a damn fun house. I don't want no fun house action going. I was just gonna put this up there with the rest of them. I don't know, y'all. It's definitely making my game go crazy, but I'm kind of pushing it because I'm making it reflect the reflection. Can you reflect the reflection? How good is Paralives? Nah, you can't reflect the reflection. People do be overhyping the hell out of this game though, but it is good. I will say it is good, but people do be overhyping it. They be acting like The Sims ain't never did shit before. It's like, bruh, I get it, but like The Sims still has done a lot. I think I'm gonna move these over here. These are the type of mirrors that'll scare the shit out of you if you ain't paying attention. Cause I have a mirror like this in my basement, right next to the steps. I went to go up the steps one time. I think I told y'all this, and I looked over and I thought somebody was standing there, but it was just me. I was like, bruh, I be laughing at myself too when shit like that happen. It's like, you dumb motherfucker, you scared of your own reflection. What kind of shit is that? But yeah, them tall length mirrors like that can definitely get you if you ain't paying attention. I think this is pretty cool. One thing I also want to start doing, since this game has it, they have outlets and look at this. They have outlets and they have switches. They have vents. Like you could get that detail where you could put outlets in the game. Now, I would like to get that detail, but right now we got this big ass house and I probably shouldn't have never built a house this big, but this might be the coolest Paralives house on some real shit, not on some certain theme type shit that y'all ever seen. Because I know there's probably gonna be some people that have built some really cozy cottage core, farmville, quaint places. I know there is, but you know, I build kind of like, I don't even know, what would you consider this build? Because this is like my favorite style. It's like a modern, but like not too modern, and it's got multiple levels, so it's kind of like a loft, but like I don't want my loft to be wide open. I like my loft to be kind of like a business. I don't know, I have like a mix between like a corporate place and a luxury modern house, but with browns and tans and blacks, which I think is unique. I don't think a whole lot of people build like that. Alright, what we've been wasting our time doing? The hallway? Hallway I would say is pretty much done. What it look like at night? Okay, the hallway is, it's not bad. I probably need to make these, I don't want to keep going with black everything, but I can't help it if it just matches. I could lighten it up though. I could go with like pinks, purples, blues. I mean, I got 6 girls living here, man. We ain't got to make everything black and brown. Gotta add some fun somewhere. I don't know if I want to add fun though, that's the thing. Fun is for peasants, you know what I'm saying? We're kings and queens over here. We gotta represent sophistication. You understand? That's not true, but you know, we do gotta represent for sophistication. Because when you lose your sophistication from the demonstration, it's your obligation to have sophistication with your demonstration. So even when it's precipitation, damn, I wish I had another one. I can't think of nothing, yo. Even when it's precipitation, you still got a obligation. But see, I already said obligation. That's all right. So let's get into the build now. Let's get into these rooms. So we got to get a bed. Matter of fact, this was going to be a bedroom for all of us. So if there's 7 people, we got to do some math. If there's 7 people and only 2 people can sleep in a bed, you need 2, 4, 6. So now, I never did put this couch nowhere. We gonna need 8 beds. Is that the math? No, we're gonna need 4 beds. So we're gonna need 4 beds in this room if we want all these people sleeping in here. At this size, that's not gonna happen. Maybe at this size it'll happen. But see, I feel like they gotta at least be that big, right? You gotta at least have 2 pillows on that bed. That's 3 right there. That's 2, 4, 6. It's such a missed opportunity with this game too, because the fact that you can make people not get jealous kind of makes it like, okay, well then you can have multiple people living in the same room, same house, and then like imagine if you could make the bed big enough where everybody's sleeping on them, which you kind of can, but they don't sleep on them like that. I want to be able to put a nightstand in between them. Damn, I ain't gonna have enough room, y'all. I guess I could go across though. But like, who wants to do that though? What if you build a bed like this? This is interesting because why wouldn't this work? Why wouldn't this work? You could even build a half wall in between them if you want it. Damn, I can't build a wall in between there? I'd have to move it up here. Even if you did this though, why wouldn't this work? This would definitely work, right? Like, imagine if we had enough space. This would work. Because when you land in the bed, when you land in the bed, you could still see that big ass TV. They can see the TV. You're not going to kick them because you got this headboard and the wall right there. Even in this situation, you got enough room to walk in between. So technically, I ain't never did no shit like this before. Technically, you could make this work. You might not be able to do double nightstands. You might only have to be able to do one in the middle. Is this ridiculous or would this be smart? I guess you could also just do a wall and then do like a TV on this wall and a TV on that wall. That way everybody ain't gotta agree to watch the same shit. Like Amy, yo, Amy wanna watch Love Island. Well, Jade wanna watch Tattoo, what's that tattoo show? Black Ink Me or some shit. She wanna watch that. Well, Vanessa wanna watch Love is Blind, and Penelope wanna watch the Law and Order channel. But then everybody like come together and like one night we watch this, one night we watch that. It's like always having a sleepover. Low key sounds fun. It also low key sounds like it would be a lot of drama, but where there's drama, there's usually fun. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a cool idea. It might be smarter to split it though. Like just go up like this or twist it like this. It's probably smarter to twist it and then just do double TVs, one on this side, one on that side, and then only 4 of the people have to agree to the same shit instead of 8, because 8 people is kind of crazy. But then I'd have to split this whole room would have to be split, which is uneven right now. I don't know, this is a crazy situation, but it might be cool. And then you put the TV here. Of course, you make it a little smaller. Or, you know, you could just do this. I mean, why try to make everybody watch the same shit when everybody could have their own little screen? I mean, that works too. And then just go wide on the TV stand so everybody, you know, got the same TV stand on both sides. I actually think that will be the smarter thing. Because, I mean, you think about it. You got 7 or 8 people in the house. There's going to be couples of those couples. So, like, maybe Janet and me and Amy want to watch something, then we couple up. Maybe Jade and Vanessa want to watch something, they couple up. Penelope and Jamie want to watch something, they couple up. I mean, you know, it's like having a bunch of people different, you know. I think this is the smartest way to do this. But there is a negative. The negative is I need to cut into this room, which I don't think is the end of the world. Because this room could use... Yeah, I could cut into this room. I could easily cut into that room. Damn, I can't just cut in one way? Alright, well, I'm going to have to create a wall because it's not letting me evenly do it. So we going to cut into this whole thing. This whole thing is going to get cut into. All the way to the next one. You know, I thought this house was going to be ridiculously too big. But then when you start doing stuff... Okay, I'm about to say, did the game freeze? It wants to freeze for some reason after I do that. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna save it just in case. This place is too nice to be messing up. Okay, so we're gonna just move everything up a little bit. I don't think that really changed nothing. Oh, it kind of did, this mirror. Alright, we can't put that mirror there. I guess I had to put the mirror back where I had it originally. Kind of dumb, but... Alright, so that's gonna be the master suite. We're gonna chip away at this. Chip away. You got it. You can't deny though, for a base game, this is pretty good. Base game, new concept, new developer, new whole idea. Paralives is pretty good. Now I know I was talking a lot of shit at the beginning, I'm sure people are gonna really not like the shit I was talking, but I'm just honest, bro. That's part of the downside of being honest. Because if you're honest, sometimes your opinion changes, and when your opinion changes and you are being honest, now people like, well, I thought you said, like, yeah, I did say that, but I changed my mind. You know, I used to not like a whole lot of different type of things, and I like them now. You know what I'm saying? You change your mind, you grow up, you get accustomed to things that are better, and you just change your opinion. And I changed my opinion pretty quickly. I ain't gonna lie to you though, I might be in a rarity for even liking this game amongst normal people. And when I say normal, I mean because like cozy gamers versus normal people. For a cozy gamer, yeah, they've been waiting on this. For a normal person, they don't really give a shit. So we're gonna see how they do. Alright, so what I'm planning is a great separation. That's what we're gonna call it too, the great separation. The great separation is gonna come from me building a wall down the center of this room. Now, when the great separation happens, do we wanna leave this side open or do we wanna just close that side off? That's the question. Because if you close that side off, I imagine, this is more cozy. I really wish you could just make these beds long, but you just can't, not yet. So with this, I'm gonna have to separate these windows. So these are gonna have to be separated. Not the end of the world. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do the, a different way to do the blinds too. So then we got TV number 1, TV number 2, TV number 3, and TV number 4. Lucky for us, TVs is hella cheap now. Now I think I should make this TV stand longer. I wasn't gonna take it all the way to the end, but like, now I'm thinking about it, I might just do that. This one ain't even all the way against the wall. Yeah, see, that's kind of clean. Y'all gotta admit, that's kind of clean. Then we go ahead, we do the big window. I think I'm gonna do full length on this one. Yeah, go full length. I don't know about these vertical bars. That shit's starting to feel like we in jail. I mean, I like the size of it, but kind of got some jail action going. Window ain't big enough for that. Let's go with this instead. Nice full length window. Do it in the black. We can still do the blinds, cause see, I prefer these, the mini blinds. But then for the bedroom, you kind of want to be redundant and add some curtains. So I'm thinking to even this out, I might make the window a little bit smaller. And then these will be inside of those. So you can close the curtains and you could close the window. That way you get some full blackout action. I think that's how we gonna do that. Not a bad size window either. How y'all feeling about this so far? I think this a W or a L? W or L, let me know. It's definitely unique. You can't say I didn't do nothing unique, because ain't nobody else doing this shit, not right now. Maybe later they might, but not right now they not. So yeah, you kind of still together, but you also, you know, you kind of separated a little bit. You could easily be over here and be like, yo, Jay, and she would hear you. Now, what about the audio? Is every TV gonna be loud? I don't know. We might have to wear headphones. I'm not sure about the audio yet. We ain't got that far yet. I mean, wearing headphones, maybe we'll do some shit like the hospital, which I always thought that was cool in the hospital, where your remote was the volume. Maybe we'll do something like that. I mean, for real, like in my bedroom, it's surround sound. So like the speaker is right by your head back here and in the front. But like if you just did separation where it was only in the back part, I mean, technically each TV would have its own sound without being that loud. This little idea I just did worked pretty well too. Wasn't expecting it to, but it kind of worked out. So what y'all think of that? And then everybody still get their double nightstands too. And a plant. Of course I gotta make it look better, but I mean, that's not bad. Double up on the pictures. You can still do that, or you could do individual. See, I almost like doing individual. Hey, I like this idea, y'all. Who wanna do this with me? Y'all wanna join? Let's get us a household full of like 12 different people. 12 different people in a house. Now that should be going south though, cause I mean them content houses. That shit never worked out. There was always issues with that. But I feel like with me it would be different, cause I'm a good mediator. But then again, it might not. Who knows? I might make this window a tad bit smaller so it don't crop so much. See, with this game, you almost don't want stuff to crop. See, I like the fact that you could just make it a little smaller and you avoid the negative. You see what I'm saying? Like, just that little bit of adjustment helped tremendously in this corner. A little bit of downsizing, a little bit of moving over. Only issue is every time I make them small adjustments, I gotta make them on this window too. Pretty clean, pretty clean. I ain't mad. You do your double rugs, you got your 4 TVs. Only thing that I'm curious about, do I want to throw a wall here? Is that necessary? Nah. This is a weird room. You gotta admit, this is a weird room. Cause I could just cut it right here and make this 2 separate bedrooms, but that would be boring. And then plus, like, you want to be around each other, you know what I'm saying? But you're around each other, but yet separated, which is kind of strange. But you could leave it wide open too. You could do this and put the TVs on the TV stands. That way you could still see each other. Might seem ridiculous, but this whole idea is low-key ridiculous. So that ain't nothing new. Now, how do you think about this idea? It would kind of be trippy because you're facing like the mirror of what you're looking at. It would almost like you're looking at a mirror, but it's a different side of the room. Ooh, them TVs will be generating a lot of heat. You don't realize it, but TVs actually do generate a lot of heat. Because in my bedroom, I miss my 82-inch. My 82-inch actually generated less heat than this 65 I got. It can generate, you could just feel it walking by it. Now, it could be because it's really tight up against the wall and I got these bright-ass LEDs behind it, but it might not be. You never know. But in this situation, do you think this would be cooler or do you think the mounted TVs would be cooler? Because see, from here, you could be like, hey, yo, Janet, throw me a pack of them snacks. And then she throw you a pack of them snacks, you know what I'm saying? But I think the other way looks better. This is more put together, but you will have your little sides. So you can't say, hey, yo, Jay, throw me the dog collar. You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? You got to get up and ask Jay for the dog collar. You see what I'm saying? Now, is that a big deal? This don't look as cool, though. I would definitely say this don't look as cool. This looks messy. I can't pull a camera sometimes. It's strange how this camera be working. It be fucking up. Alright, let's just say we put the window like halfway. Like right now, it just wants to put me under the map. Like, why? Why do you want me to go under the map? But now I can move it. So I don't know. I don't know what be going on with this camera. They need to fix it though. Because I really want to see what this looks like from inside. Because it seemed like it looks dumb. But maybe I don't take the camera. I mean, maybe I don't take the walls all the way. Maybe I take them here. Isn't it crazy how much I've gotten used to this game? Just playing it. Like, I could spin this shit around and really look at it now. That's what, it took me a minute to really get used to that. It was making me hate the game. And it's like, it ain't even the game's fault, but it's still annoying. I guess I could do that instead. I'm not liking how this looks though. It just looks weird. It looks incomplete and it just looks strange. At this point, it's like, bro, you just made 2 different rooms. And to be honest with you, now I'm looking at how big this room is, just with these 4 beds. We're definitely gonna need a bigger closet. It's just interesting when you do that because you think about it, it's like, oh, okay, it's 8 people. But like, imagine 8 people all having to take a shit. Or 8 people that are all trying to sleep. Or 8 people need to get dressed in the morning. You know what else I was thinking? Instead of doing this, doing it in a line. And then making the bathroom and the closet up here. And then just having everybody's bed in a line. Because low key, I'm not feeling it. Is this better though, by the way? Is having the beds all next to each other better? I think so. I definitely think so. It's way more cozy. It feels way more like a colony of people, like a community. It's easy. Yo, Jay, pass me the spike belt. Yo, Janet, pass me the oil. You know what I'm saying? Easily. Throw me the gummy bears. You know what I'm saying? Damn, how my TVs get way up here? So now technically, I'm going to be building my wall right there and right there. That's our technicality. With or without these side pieces. So I think it's safe to say that I completely made a mess out of this whole situation. I think that's safe to say. I was reading some of y'all comments, by the way, and a lot of y'all agree with me, man. A lot of y'all agreeing with what I'm saying about Paralives. It's so funny too, because some people get so offended, bruh. I had to block another person just now. Like, I hate blocking y'all. It ain't really y'all though. It be these newcomers. Like, I ain't never seen you, bitch. Where you come from? Talking shit. And, you know, y'all know my rule in real life. I think if somebody commits a crime, they do the time, you give them a second chance. They do it again, execution. Same with my comment section. You say some slick shit one time, being disrespectful, okay, I'll let you slide. Do that shit a second time, you banned for life. I'm sorry. I don't need to see that. You know what I'm saying? If it's constructive criticism, I'm cool with that. If it's just you talking shit and being disrespectful, your ass is gone. I don't have to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a nice community. We honest with each other. We keep shit real. If you can't fit that, then your ass got to get up out of here. Simple as that. But yeah, I mean, I think Paralives is fun for what it is. I think what would have been smarter if Paralives would have just dropped a Paramaker demo and a building demo like Enzoy did at the beginning, and left the gameplay until like next year, drop the actual game. Of course, people just getting paid is gonna say it's the greatest thing in the world, and that be the thing that be killing me. It's like, y'all, and I'm not talking to y'all because y'all already know how I am, but to these newcomers, like, bro, I don't get paid by companies. Sims ain't paid me, Enzoy ain't paid me, Paralives ain't paid me. I don't give a fuck about these companies. Straight up, I'm here, pledge allegiance to y'all and the greatness. If it's great, I'm gonna tell you it's great. That's it. This is how I am with politics. This is how I am with companies. They work for us. People forget politicians work for you. Game companies work for you. They don't do this shit because they're cute and they want to be. No, they do this shit to make money. They do this shit to create a product. I respect it. But I'm not babying these people, yo. These grown ass adults. It's like me. I'm on YouTube. I gotta compete with the big dogs. I gotta compete with the little dogs. I gotta compete with the goats. So I can't cry and complain. Oh, Corey got more views. Queso got more views. No, compete with the big dogs. You do your best and you do the shit for your community and you get somewhere. If you do the bare minimum, you gonna get bare minimum results. It's the same with anything else. Like, you got people out here talking about, I want to be a streamer, but you don't want to be on camera. You want to be a streamer, but you don't want to talk. You don't want to be a motherfucking streamer then. Because what do you mean you want to be a streamer, but you don't want to talk and don't want to be on camera? And it's the same with the game. You want to be a game developer, then act like a game developer. And I'm not knocking them. I'm talking about the fans. Like, y'all act like these people are immune to criticism. It's like nobody's immune to criticism when you post something on the internet. I'm not immune to it. They not immune to it. It is what it is. Do better. And then people will give you praise. So I don't know. It'd be irritating though, because it's like, come on, y'all. Like, and what they don't understand is the more you just glaze for the sake of glazing, the worse product you're going to get, because they're going to realize they don't have to do much. Which is why we in the situation we are with the Sims. This is why I'm saying it might be an age thing, because I feel like back in my old days, The Sims 4 would have never flied because people wouldn't have kept buying that shit. Now people keep buying The Sims. Like, what did you buying The Sims for? Like, why are you buying this shit and complaining about it the whole time you buying it? Doesn't make sense. So they had to put out good products or they weren't gonna get no sales. So I don't know. It's a different world, different time, but all I know is I'm gonna just be me 100%, and that's gonna give me longevity, and it's giving me longevity, so I can only be me and be honest. And we know people don't be wanting to hear that shit because they got their own little biases, but it is what it is. They gonna have to eat some dick and keep it pushing. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. How we feeling about this bedroom though? Be honest with you, Sonny, it looks like shit. You might be right. You might be right. It do look a little bad though. It's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool. I might need to pop that out one though. I might not have should have flared that out like that. I thought it would be cool. Hey, this might be a good spot to use a curve wall. Could I use a curve wall? Let's see. That's a curve. Yeah, okay. Now you know what? I talked all that shit about a curve wall, and I kind of like this. That's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. That's another thing, man. Like, I be changing my mind with shit sometimes. Sometimes I'm gonna say something is bad at first, and I'm gonna change my mind. I don't know. I don't understand why people be so caught up with these damn... They gotta find somebody to believe everything they believe, and if they don't believe everything they believe, then they gotta complain about it. It was the same shit I said about the Super Bowl. It was like, bruh, I ain't never listened to Bad Bunny. I'm not a fan of Latino music. I'm just not. It is what it is. But I'm not complaining. I don't give a fuck. I just go to the bathroom, get some wings. Like, relax. Just vibe, twin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. But people just be like if it ain't perfect for them, it's a problem. I'm like, bruh, you ain't never gonna have a peaceful life if you think like that. Because the world ain't tailored to no individual person. Unless you got a bunch of money, then you can make it how you want it. But other than that, you gonna have to deal with it. But I be wondering. I do be wondering. Because like sometimes, like I seen the other day, this motherfucker said, I forgot how much, I forgot where I saw that. But they was like, yeah, if you make 100,000, that's just not a livable wage. And I'm like, bruh, I understand, you know, certain jobs, yeah, they bare minimum scraping your ass for sure. But you make $100,000 a year and you talking about that ain't a livable wage, you don't know how to manage money. It just gets to a point where it's just like, okay, it's your fault, you broke. $100K a year take home and your ass still broke, you just don't know how to manage money. It just is what it is. What y'all think about this? I'm kind of liking this now. It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. I think I'm gonna move everything over though. Is there any way I can make an adjustment to that to make this fit? That's a good question, and that's a question we might be able to answer. From here to here is an 8-meter range. From here to here is a 7-meter range. So we only got to kick this out by 1 to make this work. Now, if I kick this out by 1, let's just see what happens. I'm putting this game to the limit. If it can handle what I'm doing now, you know it's got some good building. So that's a stretch, to stretch it out by 1. Now, I, of course, don't like how that looks, but it ain't about what I like right now. It's about what's working. It's about what's working. And I'm going to be honest, this is not that big of a problem. Even if I pop that out, why won't it let me pop this one out? Can't intersect walls. Well, grand scheme of things. Damn, that just deleted everything up there. That really made a mess up there, didn't it? Oh yeah, I'm breaking the game for sure. You see how my beds are up here now? For some reason, they got tossed up there. Damn. I'm very mad that this messed up this whole bedroom just because I did that. That's understandable. Early access type shit. You know, it kind of reminded me of the vault low-key. When I built that vault in The Sims 4, which by the way was amazing. I love that. That vault series. We had some good series in The Sims 4 though. The Weed series, the Vault series. Hella different families. You can't complain. This couch just ain't doing it for me, y'all. It just ain't. Maybe though. Maybe if I color scheme it, I doubt it. I think every bed is gonna get a picture though. Damn, camera messed up again. I hate when they do that because it's like it won't let you. I can't scroll up to even see what I'm doing no more. It's like no way to get it straight on. Alright, now as far as the windows go, I think I'm going to have a window on this side, a window on that side. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to change the size or not. And then what about here? Do I make like a big thin window? This couch got to go. I don't know. I want the bedroom to be lit up nice though. I definitely do. We just getting the layout right now, by the way. If any of y'all wondering like, this is an ugly color. Like, yeah, it is an ugly color, but we ain't setting it in stone yet though. See, now the TVs are in a way better spot. Way better. So much so where I could actually pull this in where it's not even interfering at all with that. I'm sure they're not going to be in the right spots, but that's alright. So I go ahead and pull that so it's not even around the corner at all. And maybe, just maybe, I could put a plant there. But that might be pushing it. As far as ceiling fans, I'm thinking about doing one each. So one to those two, and then one to these two. It's a fun idea. See, look at that. That's fun right there, man. That's fun. You got a little bit of space. Everybody kind of got their own vibes going. I just want to know what I want to do in this centerpiece. I could have built a room here. I could have did that, and then you kind of separating them. It's like a big ass hotel. But see, I feel like doing this. What am I even putting there? I mean, low key, as big as this house is, you might want to have a kitchenette. Because I mean, imagine you all the way up here and you get thirsty and you like, damn, I want some water, but fuck, I gotta go all the way down the stairs. You gotta walk your ass all the way down there. You might want to have a little kitchenette up in your bedroom, but that's kind of crazy at the same time. Do they have archways? Yeah, they do have archways. I'm just trying to think of something. I'm not really doing this. I'm just playing with ideas. That's interesting. That's an interesting thought to have a little mini kitchen right there. And then you got your bathroom and your closet. That could have been a bathroom too. But see, I gotta have enough room for my orgy shower, and I gotta have enough room for all these people to take a dookie. At least 3 people at one time. I mean, you got 8 people in the house. There's a high probability that at least 2 or 3 people are gonna have to go at the same time. Which is why I'm thinking I might end up having to eat into all of this other part of the house that I didn't think I would. But this is a great house though, by the way. It is. It's a great house. I mean, even the outdoor. I mean, I really hope that the gameplay don't let me down, because I'm hyped to play it. I'm hyped to see what they do in there. So I'm hyped to see like all the interactions. I know I'm gonna get let down like a bitch though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I am. I'm gonna be sad too. I'm gonna be like, damn, man. They not even kissing each other. They ain't doing nothing romantical. I know I'm gonna get let down. I've already prepped it in my head. I'm just deleting this stuff because I know I'm gonna have to eat into this eventually. I know I am. I don't know why it became hardwood floor either. Not hardwood, but whatever the fuck that is, tile. This ain't even the carpet that I used up here, is it? That's the light carpet. Damn, the light carpet don't look as good though. So I used a darker carpet. Oh, okay. I'm not really mad at it. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more muted, a little bit more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Why is there a gaping hole in the wall right there? Oh, that's supposed to be for that door. You know, now that things have changed, do we really even need them little windows above there? I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up making that hallway a little bit different. I probably could have, you know, honestly, if I deleted this, I'm not going to, but if I did, I could have made a little area where this was all open. I like the look of it closed though. I think it closed just looks more cozy, but I could have made it where the home gym was up here. I love that office though. That office is beautiful. For somebody that works from home, bro, this would be a dream. You come in here and you working in your little office, and then you got your, like, everything is separated. That's really cool. All right, so what we gonna do? We got this little tiny bedroom. Is it tiny? You think this is tiny? I don't think this is tiny. I think this is a good space for a bedroom. Any bigger than this and it's gonna start feeling like it's wide open. Are we gonna do anything with this little space right here though? That's the question. What happened? Okay, it like to freeze up on you. Are we gonna do anything with that little space? I feel like I should do something with that though. I got to, right? It's weird if I don't, but what do? I could go bathroom. Bro, what is going on with the doors? I just placed all these doors on top of each other. That is not what I was trying to do. I was trying to flip it. Yeah, like that. That looks ridiculous. Let's be honest. Let's be very honest with each other. Oh, man. I think we need to get an idea how big the closet and the bathroom is going to be. What you want to do? Closet on the left, bathroom on the right? How we going to play that? I think we do closet. We could actually do bathroom and closet together. But I heard that's not good for the moisture with the clothes. Now, is this big enough for 7 people? I think I could fill up this size closet my damn self. You know what I need to do? I need to test what we doing. I need to test what we doing. So let's see. We got a toilet. Now what I would like to do is do a toilet room. Y'all know how I do my toilet rooms. So I might bust out 2 toilet rooms just right there alone. Now I gotta remember this is at an angle, so this might mess me up a little bit. Then I'm gonna have to do my sinks. I'm gonna have to at least do at least 3 each. Because I mean we got 7 people. That's a lot of sink action. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sinks. And somebody's still gonna have to wait on one. 6 sinks, 2 toilets, and a big orgy shower. Where's the shower at? Now, I don't think... Oh, yeah, we can't create our own shower. W Paralives. Major W Paralives. So I can create my orgy shower, which we're going to need because we got a lot of people. So I can make... What you say? I almost want to say... You might need 4 toilets. Okay, let's be real here. Let's be real. 8 people in the house. How many toilets do you need in the master suite if 7 people are living in the bedroom? I'm thinking 2 is enough. I'm just thinking if you had 1 single toilet, that toilet is getting blown up, bruh. That toilet is getting gang banged on a daily basis. You got 7 grown ass adults using the same toilet every day. That toilet is getting its ass whooped daily. So I'm thinking 2 is good. You might want to go 4, to be honest. But if you go 4, that's kind of crazy. If you go 4 toilets, you got 4 toilets, 6 sinks, and at this rate, 5 shower heads. Now I'm gonna make this look better. I'm just kind of going off of how I'm doing. 5, 6, 7. I could do 7 shower heads. 4 toilets, 6 sinks, and 7 shower heads. I think 5 shower heads would be good. Which means if I wanted to make these toilet, because I like to make my toilets in a room. See, you talking about that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Because you would be talking about to have a double in between. That's how big the bathroom is gonna have to be. Because I would be putting this toilet, bro, give me the cursor. I'll be putting this toilet here. Is my snap not on? Why ain't snapping? That toilet there, we will be making separate toilet rooms for each one. So that means 4 people could go in here, use the bathroom. I'm pretty sure that's how that'll play. Because, let's see, let's make sure. We definitely want a solid door for this situation. Yeah, you could do that. Barely. But you could do it. So you got your 4 toilet rooms. You'd have your 6 sinks. And then you'd have your 5 shower heads. See, this is why y'all subscribe, man. This is why y'all watch me play games. Because I be thinking different. I just be thinking different. Ain't nobody else doing this shit, bro. I'm guaranteeing you it. Nobody's thought about the big orgy showers having 7 people live in the same house, all in a relationship. They haven't done it. This would work. I think this would work. This would work. I think that can handle 7 people. 4 toilet rooms, 6 sinks, and 5 showers. I think that would handle 7 people. Which means the closet, that gives you an idea how big the closet would need to probably be to handle this many people's clothes. That really puts shit in perspective. Because you gotta think about it. What's a rack of clothes look like? Here we go, right here. A rack of clothes. That ain't hardly no clothes. That ain't nothing. That's what. Now, to be honest with you, they should have made it more like this. That's kind of a sparse, whatever the word is, amount of clothes. But even if you did this, you took that and dragged it. Let's just get an idea how many clothes this is. Now, I think a normal size closet is about, what you say, that's about a normal size closet. Now, if you doubled that, that would be like a couple's closet. That's like enough for 2 people right there. If this and this was a closet, you could easily say like, okay, you and your husband, you and your wife. It's not the most room in the world, but you can make that work. Now, if you doubled that, 4 people. We got 7. Might as well call it 8. So now you would say that'd be enough for 4 people. Now, if you're talking about fashionistas, you're fucked. Because like I said, my closet could probably fill up all of this, mostly with this much space in between. So if that right there is enough for 4 people, you'd have to at least double this again and then double it one more time. Well, you'd actually be adding more because you'd add it to that back wall too. Closet look like a damn Kohl's, yo. Closet looking like a damn Kohl's. I ain't gonna lie to you. This closet is looking like Marshall's, Kohl's. What's the other one? TJ Maxx, Macy's, Burlington. I feel like I'm missing one. Ross's. Look at this. Now this isn't optimal because it's like you're not even taking advantage of vertical space, but the whole point of doing this is I think this is about enough space for 8 people to have clothes. Now of course we can make this a whole lot better, but if we're gonna do this, we need to do this. There ain't no point in doing it if you ain't gonna do it. Don't play with it. Do what you gonna do. It's making me think this is too small though. Look how big the bathroom and the closet is versus the bedroom itself. But I feel like the bedroom should be cozy though. Any bigger than this in this bedroom, it's gonna be kind of like, what's it so big for? And I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet, if I'm doing anything with it. And now these little rooms right here have gotten extremely small, which I'm not mad at that, because this could be the master suite, and then this could be like a kid's bedroom, guest bedroom, main bathroom for the kids' room and the guest room and the gym. And then you got the office with its own private bathroom. So that's not bad. That's not bad. And the room isn't as small as it seems. Cause see that right there, that's a good sized kid's room. You could even put a closet and maybe a bathroom in there. Maybe a half bath, toilet and a sink. I don't think you fit no shower in there. Which could work. Bedroom with a half bath. That'll work. While the adults have a Kohl's and a public restroom in their whole house. This is gonna take so much time, y'all. Do y'all understand how much time we gonna be doing this? I'm gonna be doing this shit all night. I'm gonna do it off camera some, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do some on camera. Just like last night, I did a lot off camera. We're gonna come back and do some on camera. Cause it's a lot. It really is. That's as small as you can make 3. I'm thinking about just expanding it. Why not? I might as well. And then you got these toilet rooms, which low key, I'm realizing this is kind of in the way. You know what I might have to do? I might have to move this down some, because it's kind of cramping it anyway. I might have to move this whole thing down, which means I wasted my time in that hallway. But it is what it is. Do y'all don't think the bedroom is too small, right? It's just these rooms are enormous. I think this is a good sized closet. I'm trying to be realistic here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be realistic. I'm not trying to be, on some saving money type shit. I'm trying to be realistic. You got 7 people in the house and they all trying to be fly. How much closet space realistically do you have? This don't line up good. It don't want to stick to the wall. It don't want to line up. Because even if you go closed in, which I would suggest because it's going to look a whole lot nicer. You can go lockers too if you want that strip club look. Everybody got a locker. That shit is terrible. I'm thinking more like this though, for sure. You can line the walls with these. Maybe we have a window. Maybe we don't. Not quite sure about that yet. We definitely lining the walls though. Definitely lining those. And then we need some centerpieces as well. So like something like this. The likelihood of a window fitting in here. So I don't know. I think this is plenty. I wish I had some more height though. Oh, I'm forgetting what game I'm playing. All you gotta do is do this. That's all you gotta do. Now we can't hang clothes on the ceiling because that looks crazy, but they ain't got no. You gotta admit, being able to just lift stuff up is amazing. Even though it's not quite doing what I wanted to do right now, the fact that you could just lift it up is phenomenal. You gotta admit it. Even if you don't want to admit it, you gotta admit it. That is a phenomenal part of this game. Damn, that's going up too high. Well, ain't nobody trying to build this type of shit, so it makes sense that I'm running into problems. That right there, see, it's too much space though. Like, You know, you seen closets. Why it sounds so distorted? Like I was using this and I didn't realize. I hope my voice this whole video ain't sounded like that. Why it sound like that? Oh, cause that was too loud. Damn, I hope I wasn't blowing y'all eardrums out earlier. We're looking for walk-in closet ideas. Walk-in closet. See, this is where we gotta build some shit like this right here. We gotta build something like this. See, we ain't got nothing like that though. See, I wanted to look like this. That right there. That's what we need. We need all the clothes on the exterior and then a bunch of middle pieces too. That's clean. That's very clean. See, ain't no way to really create that in here because they don't have nothing that's open and inside of something. But maybe I'm not being creative enough. Because like if I put this here, I mean that's kind of what that was, wasn't it? It's just not open. Oh, I could extend this too. I forgot. That's kind of it though, ain't it? So do that, double it, and then lift it. So you gotta be careful with. I mean, this definitely glitching through and it don't look like great, but it also is remotely what we looking for. So I can't complain too much because that is low-key what I'm looking for. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Do I go with that or do I try to go with this though? Because see, this is only a one-way ticket. It's only going one way. And if I raise this, it's too high. Because, you know, ain't nobody expecting somebody to make a closet this big. But I gotta say, Paralives, you met your match. I'm gonna be doing shit your cozy gamers ain't never did. Because that's what we do. Honestly, my only hope is just make shelves. I could make shelves like that. That's kind of narrow, though. I could just make manual shelves, too, like this. Which might be better, because then I don't have to double it. I mean, it's going to make me more lazy, but, I mean, you see, I can definitely... I wonder, like, this is cool, because that's that, but if I did this, and just took this one across, I just wish it was some variation, though. Like, it looks like the only variation is going to be one shirt color. Now, let's be real. If it's my closet, it's going to look like this. Because I damn near always have everything black. So, I mean, we talking about something like that, which is kind of clean. And then we just make the shelves go across. And of course, this is Paralives we talking about. So we could put whatever we want on the shelves. And you know, we got shoes and all that. So this is a walk-in closet. You could put some stuff on the wall like this just for visual interest. Maybe you put your shoes. See, it's a difference between a walk-in closet and then like the most efficient closet. Because sometimes them walk-in closets are nice to look at. But like if you just did some damn Kohl's action or some TJ Maxx action, you just put all the clothes on a bunch of racks. I mean, that's going to be the most efficient. So are we looking for the most efficient or are we looking for to be like special? I mean, honestly, none of this shit matters because I know they're not going to even pay this no attention. They're going to just walk in here like it ain't nothing here. For the sake of being fun and being entertaining with the game, I want to make everything at least look like it'll work. So if I just made everything black, you got to admit that is clean. There's no stackability options in the middle. There's none. The only option is if I took this and just raised it up. And that's going to go through the ceiling. So that's not really an option either. I can probably find something though. Like I could take something like this, maybe lower it. If I made it black. See, this would make Paralives cool though. I ain't gonna lie. This does make it cool. Cause like I just took a nightstand and put it up there and it worked. And then you make the drawers like that and you do something like this. Like look at that. Now that looks like a custom shelf. And I believe if you want it, you could probably go up another one. See, look at that. See, now we starting to get into like, oh shit. Ooh shit. Fuck you mean, ooh shit. That shit funny as hell, yo. Like, look at that though. See, that look better than the shelves. Damn. There's a big difference between somebody getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal. Damn. That shit actually looks amazing. See, look at your boy. Told me we couldn't figure it out. We could figure anything out, bruh. If you learned anything from watching me, we can figure anything out. It just might take some time. But like that old movie I was referring to before, time is on my side. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? If time is on your side, which technically, if you want to be technical, we are infinite creatures. Our souls are infinite. So like, what the hell's the rush? Just vibe, twin. You know what I'm saying? For real. If our souls are eternal, fuck is you rushing for, B? Just vibe. Damn, that's crooked. I ain't gonna lie, that actually came out good. Is this overkill, you think? I feel like it's actually not, to be honest. I really feel like it's not. And to be honest with you, I think I might do this. I might do something like this. Because this is a closet. And as a closet, like how we just saw, they all have those little islands in the middle, which in a sense take up a lot of space that is unnecessary, but in the other part of that, they look cool as hell. So it's like, it might waste space, but it's cool as hell. See, look at that. Look at your boy. See, y'all didn't have no faith in me. You thought it was gonna look like Ross Dress for Less. We cooking up something in here. Now, I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck. Bang for your buck. That sounds like you trying to hire a prostitute. That I would not do. Only reason I'd hire a prostitute is to shake some ass for a video or something. That's the only reason. I would never, ever have intercourse with a prostitute. There's no way. You just, at that point, you just gotta have self-control, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I be on some extra shit, but I ain't that damn thirsty. I'm finicky with my shit anyway. But I know some people that have, and it's like, hey, whatever floats your boat, Brody. Couldn't be me. I can't do it. I'm too funny acting. I'm too picky with my shit. I don't want your ass touching me. I don't know what the fuck you got. This looks good though. And then we build the middle part, which low key, I'm thinking middle part could be this. See, this is why you got to give Paralives credit though. Because being able to twist and turn and mold and just make shit out of nothing is this game's strong suit. It really is. Like, this just became a whole ass locker room, which is low key what you would need with 8 people living in a house, all adults in the same room. Your house is gonna have to become like a modern luxury locker room, and that's kind of what it is. It makes sense. That closet is clean though. That closet is clean. I'm thinking about for that middle piece though, we go with some kitchen vibes. So instead of going St. John Baptist on the Lamb, instead of going that, you go kitchen. What the hell he say? I don't even remember. I know Iceman been on repeat for a very long time. Just the other day I was listening to the other artist that he had on his album, Quindessa. Her shit was kind of good too though. So what about if I made, ooh, you know what? I got an idea. What if I put this in between? Ooh, shit. Fuck you mean? Ooh, shit. Come on now, that look kind of good. We don't even have to do these in the middle. I just did them just because. But like, that's clean right there, y'all. Come on. I'm trying to find my centerpiece. I'm having a hard time. That look relatively center, right? Yeah, that's close. That's close enough. That's close enough to center. Now this need to go into that though. Why ain't this trying to go into that? I don't know. It don't want to do it though. Why not? Alright, well I just merged that in there like that then. And then what if I slap the other side with this? What if I slap that ass just like it's cheetah print? I smack that ass just to the cheetah print. That worked actually. But now everything is off center. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I smack that ass till it's cheetah print. This is off center like a bee. What's so stupid is there's plenty of room, but I'm like trying to line it up. It's weird because it jumps. They should just let you widen the counters as long as you want them to be wide too, because it's like, why does it jump so much? Like they really have to overlap or they're gonna be jumping. Like fuck is you jumping for? Alright, this is cool though. This is a beautiful closet. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think this is plenty big for 8 people. Now like I said, I could have made it more with this in the middle, but I just feel like putting this in the middle is gonna give it, well, wait a minute, because that don't look too bad. Hold up, wait a minute, because that don't look too bad. Maybe we do it in the dead center. Maybe we go like dead center with it, and then you have like a little bit of cabinet. Is that smart or dumb? Low key, it works. Low key, that works. As long as you don't pay attention to it jumping when I get the mouse on it, that actually works out pretty good. And then what if you went ahead and even did even more and attached this to the top? Am I doing too much? Possibly. But what's the rule of thumb that I told y'all? You don't know you doing too much till you try to do too much and somebody tell you you doing too much. Which means you have to do as much as possible to see when the limit is. Just is what it is. You won't know the limit of doing too much until you do too much and somebody tell you you're doing too much. Then you could recalibrate your limits. I wish this wasn't working, but it is. It really is working, which is making me really want to make it like perfect. And the only reason I'm gonna make it perfect is if I shave those edges off. You see what I'm saying? And then put this on the direct end of this, so then it's like this. And the fact that you got people in my comments talking about I'm not giving this game a fair shot. I'm over here doing all this. Come on, man. They delusional. They're absolutely delusional. See, that look good like that though, because now you got the little edge part. Come on now. Come on now. You know that looks good. You ain't even gotta lie. You know that looks good. Then we're gonna shade that up, take this in, and then put that on this side. I'm not gonna go up another one though. I think this is good because I don't want it to be as tall as the edges. See that? Come on now. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. You know that's clean. You know that's clean. You know it's clean. You ain't gotta say nothing to me. You know that's clean. Now everybody got on black clothes, but I'm telling you, I could go ahead and do something different though. Like with the clothes, I could make. What I don't like is that everything gotta be the same. Like, can we have some variation? You know what I'm saying? Clothes should be variated. I prefer the all black though. Shit. I mean, next to white. I mean, what other color clothes do you really need? You got white in the middle, black on the end. What more could you possibly want? You got white on the middle, black on the end. That's clean. Anything other than that, you're doing too much. Well, you could put the other color clothes in here too. This could be just like black tees and shit. That's clean. That's a clean closet. I gotta say the game because that's clean. I didn't actually think that was gonna come out that clean. We started with Ross Dress for Less. We ended with a luxury closet. That is clean. Alright, so now we got that clean ass closet. We gotta make our bathroom just as clean. I'm gonna have to move this down though. So that is gonna be kind of a negative, but it is what it is. Do not mess my house up. I get nervous every time that bitch freeze like that. Okay, so now I'm thinking the new end of the hall should be here. I mean, why not? And then I could just take this and make this part of the room at this point. Cause see, this needs to be down. Matter of fact, I might have to delete this, because if we take this down, as that's the bathroom, I need to get that light from up there too, cause that light about to get stuck. So if this is bathroom right here, which the first toilet room is gonna be bigger because of the curve. It's got a curve in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a little bit bigger. What is this gaping hole? I feel like I asked that question a lot, yo. This game has a lot of gaping holes, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with some gaping holes, but this is like the handicap bathroom. It's a little wider than the other ones. Do we go 5 toilets? I'm actually in the position right now to go 5 toilets. Low-key overkill. They so close together, though. I don't even know if this is going to work that way. I might need to extend this one, too, because, see, this is kind of tight. But see, you don't need a lot of room for a toilet room. A toilet room is literally for you to sit in there, take a shit, and get the fuck out of there. That's easy. It's easy. You don't need a sink in there. You use the sink out here. So it's like, we don't really need it to be big. But I feel like as tight as these are, these doors don't even want to be next to each other. Damn, this extended. How did this extend so far over? I could put 8 sinks now? Well, damn. That works out even better. We're going to do 8 sinks then. 8 sinks. Give me that big ass mirror. Look at this. Look at this. Clean. So that's going to be our 8 sinks. We're going to do a little rug down there. Where them rugs at? Yeah, we're going to do a little rug down there like that. Make it blend in with the room. We got our toilets right there. Got one for the handicap just in case. We invite some handicap fine shit. She might need the bigger bathroom. See how this is still creating this gaping hole? I'm tired of these gaping holes, bruh. Maybe what I should do for real is take this down to 3. Maybe I should allow this to only have 3. Because I don't need 8 sinks. 3 sinks on each side is fine. Damn, this one just completely abandoned this sink. Why you playing with me, game? Yeah, there you go. So 6 sinks is good. And then what I'll do is I'll make every toilet room a little bit bigger. That way the doors don't blend so much. So we'll still have 4 toilets, but they'll have a little bit more space because they are looking a little tight. And that means each door will have its own little actual room. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's kind of big for nothing, but I mean, I've never even seen a toilet room in real life. So, matter of fact, I think that's a lie. I think I did see one. I can't remember. It was in this girl house that lived in this big ass crib, but I don't remember if it was a small bathroom or it was a toilet room. I think it might have just been a small bathroom by the front door. You know how they had that powder room? I'm like, damn, this house nice as hell. Okay, what happened? I thought this was fitting. Oh, shit. So you telling me I can only have 2 sinks if I do that? Shit. We might have to rethink this, y'all. Never mind. We might have to rethink this. Is there a smaller door? Let's get that out the way first. Is there a smaller door? Are they all wide like this? Damn, all of them are wide like that. What about a walkway? Even that's wide. Damn. As much as you can do in this game, you can't put a wall. Oh shit, did I speak too soon? You could put a wall wherever you want to? Wait a minute. Is Paralives really going this far? Is this shit really doing this much? Hold up. There's no way you could build a wall wherever you want. So if I say, okay, 2 toilets, instead of going boom, boom, we split this. Oh shit. Bruh, ain't no way. So you can actually put in a wall wherever you want. Damn. Yo, I did not know that. See, this is why you have to play a game. You have to thoroughly play a game. This is why I tell y'all can trust and believe what I tell you. Because there's no way of knowing this shit unless you put the time in. That is crazy. I guess somebody could give you a spec sheet, but I didn't get a spec sheet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going in it raw dog. I don't know what's going on. I'm just figuring it all out at the same time everybody else is. So now what I want to do is create that same line. Why ain't it letting me do it here though? I got to cut it one way or another. Is that because of that curved wall? I guess I'll cut it. Which way? Left or right? Left or right? I feel like left. Yeah, damn, that was actually the wrong way. I think I'm going to do it to the right. Because, like, this is a weird little corner anyway. Because it's got the curve. So, we'll just put that toilet there. Put that toilet there. Give the doors some breathing room. Delete this mid wall. Throw the grid back on. Damn, I am really impressed with the fact that you can build outside of that grid in a straight line. I am very impressed by that. I gotta admit. That just low-key impressed the shit out of me. Because you see, I was in a bad predicament. Horrible predicament. Yeah, see, that's good right there. That's a nice bathroom setup. You got your four 4 separate toilet rooms. You got your 4 separate toilet rooms. You got 8 sinks. You got 5 shower heads. You got this massive closet, and you got 4 king or queen size beds. I'm gonna say they king, cause well, you know what? You could make them wider, couldn't I? Make them motherfuckers a little wider. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got a little room on the end. That's what makes this game so great, man. Just the fact you could stretch it. I like stretching shit out. I do like stretching it out, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though. It is cool that you could just stretch it out like that. Like that really changes the game. Where's the 3 pillow mark? Right there? Damn, that's a little wide. That's a little wide. I might have to go with this one. My damn. Got some Badlands chugs going. Yeah, this is clean. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna put here yet though. Is it ridiculous for me to put a kitchen there? Be honest, man. Be honest with me. Is that ridiculous, or does that make a lot of sense? Be honest with me now. Think of you. Think of yourself. You in a house with me and 6 other girls, and you thirsty in the middle of the night. Would you like it? I feel like a stove is crazy, but just a refrigerator and the counters and a sink. The stove is crazy though. I wouldn't go stove. I wouldn't go St. John Baptist on the Lamb. You know what I'm saying? I would go sink though. But going St. John Baptist on the Lamb is a little crazy. I don't even know if that's what he says or not. A kitchen in the bedroom. Well, you've pretty much seen it all with this household. I'm going to be honest with you. You've pretty much seen it all. I don't know, bro. I can't sit here and tell you I'm mad at it, because I'm really not. I'm really not mad at it. Microwave too? I mean, it's like a break room though. I mean, who knows what we're gonna be doing in these bedrooms. Now, I don't know though. This works. In a roundabout way, this actually does work. That part of that song is stuck in my head like a bit right now. St. John on the Lamb. Go, damn. Should I go walkway though? Or is that take away? I feel like that takes away. You go into the bedroom and you see a big ass kitchen. That's kind of weird. I think we're gonna leave the kitchen. We're gonna make it like it's not even a kitchen. Nobody will even know it's a kitchen. It's one of them things that's like you showing off the house and they're like, yeah, here's a kitchen. What? There's a kitchen in the bedroom? Yeah, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take this thing that was in the hallway, and I'm gonna put it over here. Cause I ain't gonna be able to fit it in the hallway no more. I know I'm not. See, that's kind of clean in between. And then nobody will ever know that behind this door, they'll probably think it's a bathroom. You got a damn near full kitchen in here. The only reason I'm not gonna put a stove in it is because I feel like putting a gas line up in your bedroom is kind of crazy. I mean, you got a microwave, you got a refrigerator, a freezer. You just don't have a stove. But I mean, shit, I could go stove too, but I think that's good though. I think that's good. It's crazy to me that the bedroom part, look at this bedroom, bruh. This whole part of this house is just one master suite. Like, what the hell? This is why I gotta get infinite money. I gotta get infinite money one day in real life, because I want to build some shit like this for real. Like, let's just build some crazy shit, yo. They were like, well, that's not practical. Like, bitch, why do I need to be practical? I'm rich, bitch. I don't need to be practical. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell somebody I'm so rich, I don't have to be practical. Like, I'm not rich and I'm still not practical. I feel like being practical is lame as hell. I want to be unique. And building this shit, you know, people build for like the masses. I want to build for like one person. See, that would be fun. If I had like say I get, somebody contact me and they like, yo, Sonny, we really mess with your videos. We're a poly couple. We need you to design us a house. I'm like, shit, you called the right person. And then I create some shit like this. And then they living in this house. Like, that would be fun. Now, how many calls are you going to get like that? Probably none. I think the only person that's got that kind of money that's got that kind of relationship is Neo. I think Neo is in a poly relationship, I believe. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he is. Neo poly action. Yeah, he got 3 girlfriends. He ain't even got 6. 6 is insane, yo. 6 girlfriends is actually insane. But yeah, man, see, Neo called me up. Neo like, yo, Sonny, I seen you on YouTube, bro. I need you to build me a poly house. I'm like, shit, bro, I got you. How many toilets you need in one bathroom? 4? I got you, bruh. You need an orgy shower? I got you, bruh. You need a big ass closet? I got you, bruh. I'm telling you, y'all don't need to let these talents go to waste. But you know, y'all sleeping on me. I'm gonna throw a little narrow ass window in here too, if I can. It's so small I can't even see if it's cropping through or not. I just want a little window in the kitchen. I'd probably be better off seeing if it's cropping from this side. I guess I could go wide, but I feel like going too wide on that is kind of unnecessary. Yeah, I almost feel like going double would be smarter. That way it got a little bit of breathing room. Like the sink got a little bit of breathing room. Not much, but enough. Clean. Low-key clean. I wonder if it's so small in here. I mean, so tight in here, but I wonder could you put a chair in here and actually eat? I mean, it's kind of like, you know, how they make them little... They probably can because this game is like caters to the smaller things. Oh, shit. You could really make a tiny table. Yeah, you could actually make a little eatery in here. Look at that. Why they making me put the chair there? I want to put the chair here. Maybe I should have went with a square table. Damn, I can't make that one smaller. I mean, that's like the only table that I can make small enough. Damn, they won't even let me put another table on that side. I mean, another chair on this side. I was gonna do that. Low-key feel like this table is the best anyway, though. I mean, I'm doing it just for the fun. I ain't really gonna be using it. I was just curious if you wanted to have a tiny, tiny little area. Hey, listen, I'm running a unique household here, which means we could do unique shit in this household. We ain't even got to the colors yet. This is fun. This is very fun. This is what this game needed, man. We had to create some fun out of it. We had to. Because when it started out, I was very like, oh man, this game is ass, bruh. And I wanted to make it more fun, you know. I want to make it like entertaining. So where is my double doors? Yeah, let me get another double door because I'm gonna have to still put this double door in here. I feel like now that the hallway is so much smaller, I don't need to do these windows at the top of each room. That's extremely unnecessary. These mirrors are extremely unnecessary. We don't even need that no more. This hallway is small enough where it's not even like no red room action. We ain't got no more shining going. See, I can still move everything down. For some reason, the hallway is giving me the perfect grid for these lights. I didn't get that perfect grid nowhere else, but the hallway definitely gave them to me. And you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm putting them on all of that shit. Give me all of that. Now let me just be sure if I go here, because I think I'm gonna stretch this a little bit. This picture gonna get stretched. Stretch it out a little bit, you know, come on, you know, do a little something like that. Oh, this one was stretched too. It don't matter. That's good. That hallway is definitely good. You could actually argue that it's too much, but I could go pop that up one more. The hallway is working perfect with this whole like system of it being in line. I don't know if that's how the whole game's supposed to work, but if that's how the whole game's supposed to work, that is really good. Because it's like, no matter what, it's evening out everything else on the wall. See, that didn't work like that on the bedroom. Look, that ain't evening out with a damn thing. Which it'd be nice if it evened out with shit so then you can make everything even. But it is what it is. What kind of floor we gonna go with in this bathroom? I kind of want to go with something like, I like the wood. Can I turn the wood? Yeah, I know I can. I don't know though. Wood floors. The tile is lame. I wouldn't mind a tile. I'm gonna have to separate this actually. I'm gonna have to draw me a separator line right there. Where else do I need a separator line? Do I need one anywhere else? I don't think so. The separator line was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I really hope Enzoid steals a lot from this game when it comes to building. Like, just take it, Enzoid. Just Christopher Columbus that shit, bruh. Don't pay homage. Just take that shit. That's what I would do. Take it like it's yours. Cause we need that in Enzoid. For real. Damn, they all want to go that way, huh? I'm gonna put it sideways. Alright, let that one go. Let me get this one. Okay, yeah. So we'll go sideways on that, and then we'll go vertical on this, or I should say vertical on these, horizontal on these, if I keep the wood, which I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. I might keep it, I might not. I might keep it, I might not. I know one thing is for certain. We came a long way this episode. I think I'm gonna record a little bit longer, but this was a good episode. We working our way through this bit. And then off camera, I'm gonna do a little bit of tidying up too. Like we might come back next episode ready to get into the game. I don't know. I'm gonna put a lot of details on this off camera. Cause see, what I get in the habit of doing is just like making everything the same color. And I don't really want to do that. I'm definitely probably gonna change. I'm probably gonna add some texture to some of it though. We need some texture in certain spots. Like, of course, the shower, I'm going to make that stone. Because this is going to be like my stone little cove orgy shower. So it's going to have like this type of vibe. See, that's clean. That's very clean. I don't know if I'm going to cove it out like that. I kind of like that, though. You got to admit, that is nice. That is nice. See, look at that. So y'all thought I was crazy, but this looks good. And you could even possibly go window. Yeah, I want to go window across the whole top. I like that. It's not symmetrical, which is going to kill me when we finish this house, but I do like that up there though. This is looking mighty nice. So y'all got to admit, man, I killed it with this. This is why when I say stuff, y'all got to make sure y'all stick around to hear the final verdict. Because you would have never expected the person that talked as bad as I did about this game to be in here making this dope shit. You would have never expected. Some of y'all did. The ones that's been around a long time, y'all like, all right, Sonny, we'll see. And then you see. But what really kept me around is these characters, man. These characters, these beautiful characters. They kept me around long enough to discover how good the building was. Because the building is very impressive. Damn, I just realized my thing went back to the weather. Why does it keep doing that, bruh? That shit irritating the hell out of me. Every time I change the background now, it's acting like it don't want to stay changed. Like, what is up with that? Just stay on what I want you to stay on, Brody. I'm not sure what I want to put back there. I should put my pops back there or farming. That's a good pick. Good gift. I could put me back there dancing. Let's go. Hey, I like the little furry girl though. I like the little furry action, but it ain't staying though. I like that. That look good because it's got the pink. Pink is a good color. I like pink. So yeah, so here we go. So let's go back in here. Let's go back in here. So we got the mirror. We're gonna do the mirror on this side, mirror on that side. Y'all already know what time it is. I low-key want to carve this into some side windows, but it might be unnecessary because y'all know that's how I do it. I do to like carve it out and then carve it out. Let's just get the layout done, yeah, because we got a lot of stuff done this episode, but I need to get the layout down. So like the window here, now that we know this is how it's gonna be, I could easily extend this to be a bigger window, more substantial. I'm almost leaning like, should I just do that right there and not make it go all the way to the edge just so it blends better? Will it blend? That is the question. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. See, that's kind of cool. So yeah, like do that right there. Take this one, get a new one. I think that's telling me that's symmetrical with that. I think that's what that's trying to convey to me. And then give me them blinds too. Yeah. Look at your boy. Clean. Super clean. And then if we want to, we could close them windows down. What just happened? If I want to, I could close them windows down and they'll look like that. They really got to work with this camera. This camera is like, it just gets messed up and then they just want to take you underneath the map. It's like, bruh, I don't want to go under the map. I just want to get even with what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. If Sims would have bought them off and made them work for them, that's what I would have did. Y'all thought them selling that shit to Saudi Arabia was bad. I would have worked them motherfuckers like slaves. I'd have been like, listen, Paralives, you work for me now. You understand? Make the Sims 4 the way Paralives is with building. Well, Sonny, we can't, Mr. Daniel, we can't work. You get your ass in that studio and you work until it's finished. Nah, I wouldn't be like that. I wouldn't be like that for real. I'm trolling. But there is some honesty to it. I'm just saying, there is some honesty to it. But I'm not like that. I'm a very nice boss. Kinda. See, the thing about me is I reward hard work. I believe if your people work hard for you, you should reward them. If they don't, then you should fire them or execute them. If they work hard and they do good, then see how I want to take me under the map? Like, what is so interesting? How did my fence end up under the map? What's so interesting, Paralives, about under the map that you want me to go under here so bad? Like, what is that? Is that a clothesline? I guess it is kind of interesting under here. You can see the bottom of the trees, you know. I think that's the wine bottle and the hills. Yeah, that is that. My fence is under here. They just want me to be under the map for some reason. And I'm just not sure why. It's just like, look at the underside of the map. Okay, so right now everything is looking good as far as that. We don't have no windows in the closet, but that's kind of cool with me because the closet could be like a safe room too. So I kind of like that. And we really have no room for it anyway. And then the bathroom, I like having that window in the shower. That is beautiful. This is a beautiful shower. Beautiful orgy shower. I couldn't ask for more. I think I might put one over here too, just because it'll fit. So that'll give us a total. How many shower heads is that? That's a total of 7, right? 5 and then 6, 7. Yeah. Well, damn, you couldn't get better than that. So now all the people in this house could take a shower together. You can't ask for a better situation. Let's see. So I would say everything far as structure is good here. I'm gonna add a lot of details, but far as structure is good. The only part now that's like I haven't done nothing with is these 4 rooms right here. And I might make some adjustments because if this is gonna be a home gym, we got 7 people in this house. I need to at least have 3 treadmills minimum. I got 2 over there too though. Cause see, I feel like with the treadmills, you want to have multiples. That way it's like, oh, we walking together. If you only have 1 treadmill, it's like, oh, you should get on the treadmill and then I'll get on after you. But if you got 2 next to each other, it's like, oh, we'll both get on the treadmill together. And then you walk together as a social thing like in the gym. And like I said, my goal in life is to make the house better than everywhere you could go outside the house. So you want a gym? Make a gym. You want a library? Make a library. See, I think I could downsize this a little bit though. I really do think I could downsize this because you got your dumbbells right here too. So you could double up on them. You got your dumbbells. You could put your full length mirror. You can just throw the barbell right in the front of that. You don't need that many barbells. This could go in the corner. These are the little lightweights. You could throw them over there. Anybody can't lift the heavy ones, even though I feel like these are stupid light. So that's more just for the look of it. But we'll just throw these over here next to it. That's still giving me, plenty of room. I could put 4 treadmills in. That's pushing it. But I could do 4 treadmills. Or I could cut the size of this room down. This bench looks stupid small though. Like this bench is so much smaller than the treadmill. That don't look right. Maybe it is, but it definitely don't look right. This is a little tighter, but I might be able to downsize this room some, which would be worth it because then that means this bedroom would be bigger. Technically, I could cut it here. If we don't go double door, if we don't go St. John Baptist on the lamb, and we just do this, I mean, it's a squeeze. But if you don't mind squeezing, whoever's bedroom that's going to be behind me is going to benefit from it. It's really not even a squeeze though, for real. Because these treadmills, I mean, it's not like they need a bunch of space in between each other. This is plenty of room for this bench and for the free weights. Yeah, that's plenty. This is plenty of room for a home gym. If you don't think there's enough room, then your ass just be wailing in the gym. I don't know what's going on, but you're doing too damn much. Because this is plenty of room. I don't even need that either. It'd be cool to have like probably, I want to say like 3 fans. I hope the fans actually spin. If they don't spin, that's going to hurt my feelings a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. That's gonna hurt my feelings a tad bit if they don't spin. So then this bedroom right here could be bigger. We could probably do a master suite. I mean, this is a presidential suite. This ain't even a master at this point. This is like president suite. And then we got normal suite. And then we got maybe just normal normal bedroom. I'm not sure. I also just realized that this room don't even have a door. I'm not sure if I want the door to go this way or do I want it to go over here. Because we got a double door right there anyway. So it's like, I don't even know. I hope y'all enjoy these episodes though. I definitely hope y'all enjoy them. I'm enjoying playing it though. I'm enjoying the building in here. But I swear, if the gameplay gets good, they got something with Paralives. Because look at all my people. Jamie fine in a motherfucker, man. Come on. She got that real feminine look going. I love them real feminine girls, man. That shit be hot to me. Even though I do like Dommy Mommy too. But like, Jamie just make you look like you just want to marry Jamie. You know what I'm saying? Janet too. Janet got that feminine, like, happy look going. Vanessa got it. Penelope don't have it though. Penelope don't have that look. I don't know why, but Penelope just look like she would not like me, yo. I don't understand. Amy got that look, but only in like a sporty way. But Jamie got that look, man. She got the dress with the heels. Look at Jamie right now. She looking at my boy too. Can't tell me them two wouldn't make a good couple. Is Jamie finer than Vanessa low-key though? Kinda. Low-key. If I had to trade everybody in, I might would pick Jamie because Jamie got that little bow in her hair and she got that skirt or dress on. I kind of like that. Alright, let's see. Let's get back in the building while I'm playing. So we don't have no children yet, obviously. So we don't really need to make this a kid's room. This could just be like a guest bedroom. I think I'm going to move everything down. Because I prefer the door to be... I prefer the master suite to be kind of separated. I don't want it to be crammed towards another door. I'm realizing I'm using different doors, or they're flipped the other way. I think I'm using different doors. This door has a pull handle. These are normal doors. I think I like these doors better. Wait, it's the same door? Oh, that is the same door. It's just a different side of the door. What the hell you got me talking about, bro? What do you mean it's the same door? Didn't I use a different door? This whole time, I thought there was two doors I was cycling in between. It's been the same door the whole time. Alright, well, the more you know, I guess. The more you know. Should I squeeze these? I think I'm going to squeeze these a little bit more. Just so I can get... You know what would have been a game changing feature too that they could have implemented that kind of is like how they are in live mode? If you could have grouped items together and moved them as a whole. So like take the mouse, make a square, and then move everything together. That would have been crazy. That's kind of how they did with the build mode though. So that's not that far-fetched for Paralives to do. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why these are different ways, but I want the ball handle to be on the outside like that. Not too much, not too little. Always looking good though. Always looking good. The gym is looking cool. I'm gonna definitely put some pictures on the wall in the gym. I gotta get some kind of fitness photos. I need to figure out how to do the custom content too. Not custom content, but like your custom pictures. Cause I'm tired of using these lame ass pictures. I mean, they okay, but like, you know me, I got hella pictures I could be using. Real life, all of it. So I could just do like some gym pictures right there. I'm sure they ain't got nothing that's gonna be gym oriented that I can put in here. I mean, I could just do some art, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that works. It definitely works. And then as far as the color, I don't want to go with the same color in the gym. I want to go with like a maybe a dark gray. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a gray, and then on the carpet, I'm gonna go with that kid carpet. This, but in black and white. Ooh, that's loud. That's very loud. Why don't we tone back? Let's kind of tone these back a little bit. Okay, not that far. Just made everything blend in too much. What about that? Nah, that's still too bright. What's so bright? This color, this color. Tone that dark. Tone that all the way dark. And then tone this one kind of dark too. Maybe right there. That's not bad. Can we turn it? Yeah, you can turn it. I mean, you can make it like diamonds, which is kind of cool. I wish you could change the sizing of it though. I think you could do that in Enzoy. I'm starting to forget what you can and can't do in all these games because I'm locked into this one right now. Starting to forget what you can and can't do. You know what would have been really cool in here? A water cooler. Yep, a water cooler. That would have been a really cool addition. Am I mad they don't have it? Of course not, because that's kind of crazy. But I would have been very happy if they would have had one. And maybe next time, if they go St. John Baptist on the Lamb, maybe they can get one. But for right now, we stuck without one. Damn, this window is way too big. I just realized how messed up that was. I think a window about right there is good. And we don't need curtains. We just gonna go with the blinds. Go with some blind action. I keep going with black. And in reality, I probably would go with white. I don't know, the dark shit just looks good, man. It just looks good. I can't say nothing else. It just looks good. I guess I could have pulled these treadmills a little bit further back and threw a TV on the wall. I don't think so though. I think that's gonna be pushing it. That's gonna be pushing it a little too much. Well, I'm gonna be for real with you, bruh. As cheap as TVs are, I would do some shit like this. I really would. You can get them little Amazon TVs for like $50. I bought an Amazon TV just to put inside of my TV stand to make a fireplace. That's its sole purpose. To live inside my TV stand and through the glass show a fireplace. But they're so cheap. I think it cost $50 or $40. It was really cheap. Because it's only a 23 inch. And it's got Fire Stick built in, but I got a hard drive hooked up to it so I don't have to waste internet. See, that's clean. When you're running on the treadmill, you got your TV right there. It's probably a little bit too big in your face, but it is what it is. I could have probably made them a little smaller. Maybe like right there. But see, now they're going to be all different sizes and it's going to look ridiculous. But nah, that's about good right there. I think that's solid. That's solid. And then we're going to do a picture on the wall too over here. Something like that. Expand it. Whoops. Expand it. And then give me... I love that cat picture. Whoever drew that cat picture, W's. I know somebody drew it because I don't think they use AI in this game. They made it very apparent to let everybody know that, even though I don't really give a shit personally. I don't understand this anti-AI shit. I really don't. It's like, and y'all know me, I'm 100. I ain't gonna be using AI to take my job, but I just don't see the hatred. It's like, shit, if you can make something good and better. I mean, like I told you, I didn't learn so much, bro. I would have never known nothing about no damn electrical wattage and voltage and the different amps and ohms and the shit I did with my car just recently, like with the motor. Like, you know how much time I would have wasted doing research? I ain't got time for that shit. Gemini, how I do this? Oh, okay. You sure about that? You positive? Because you got to make sure with AI, you got to make sure that you test them and shit. We good. I ain't really worried about all that other shit they talking about. Now, if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. But if it's good, it's good. I'm going to throw a TV right there, too. So we're going to have 3 little TVs, a big TV, and then a bunch of art. And then we're going to do the little side things. This room is pretty much done after this. These are my favorite lights. But they are so hard to line up properly. But these are my favorites. Because they really make the art pop. But it's just like they are a pain in the ass to get right. And you got to flip them. But look how good they do in the nighttime. They look so good. But they are a pain in the ass to put up. But we did it though. Alright, so the gym is pretty much done. The gym didn't really need a lot. I mean, I'm going to have to go and do overhead lights everywhere. But I think we good. So all this left is this bedroom, and then polishing. So I'm thinking next episode, we definitely going to get into gameplay. Next episode will be the true test if Paralives is a flop or a win. I think it's a win regardless. I just think it's going to be a flop until they get gameplay right. But the building is a big W. There is hardly anything they had to fix with building. Very little. You know, some of the glitches, they could add a little bit more features, but the building is amazing. And I think the character customization is amazing. But the gameplay, that's what we're going to see, because we got a beautiful house to test it in. So we're going to see next episode, hopefully. I love y'all.
That was amazing.
Hey, check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working definitely pay off. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.